Hello, this is my major project 4 presentation on my better idea research. My original idea that I started with was the more writing process, the better, by Jimmy Butts. So that is basically people think that the longer their writing process takes, the better their writing will be. But Butts is against this notion. Now this topic has some history, so I'm gonna sum up that first. In the first half of the 20th century, general theories about writing and schools encouraged finished products. Um, so things like writing things for English classes, but an alternate model that valued expressivism and creative unruly thought in the process of writing specifically grew fairly common as a backlash. But in the early 70s, Donald Murray wrote an article that brought all the sentiment together and culminated in a new school of thought on how writing will be taught. He said that teachers had been taught critical skills by studying and dissecting finished products, and that they tried in turn to teach their students in that same way. But the problem was, at least he argued, that students wouldn't be able to produce anything comparable or on the same level as what they're imitating, and that therefore, when it comes time for teachers to grade their work, they would just be pointing out the ways that it doesn't stack up to the original, and all that does is discourage the student. It does not improve their writing. So Murray's solution was that students should be taught not how the writing should look when they're finished, but the process to make their own writing. So now fast forward to present times and to my bad ideas original essay. Here Butts is saying that the writing process has gone past its initial beneficial use. It is now used as an excuse to spend enormous amounts of time writing or brainstorming while you're actually just scrolling on social media or daydreaming. Although Murray is correct about the need for teachers to teach writing as a process, and at least teach the writing process, I think Butts is correct that we've allowed this process to go too far. Deadlines are important, and writing should have a goal. But in this age, we need our time because we have so much going on. So writing needs to be quick. The process needs to be streamlined and efficient. And it should keep its integrity and shouldn't include just things like being on social media or daydreaming. Although sometimes having a longer process is better for creative writing or any number of other situations, in most cases it isn't necessary, and sometimes isn't even beneficial. So it definitely shouldn't be the norm. Again, like I said before, our time is important, so we need to be mindful about how long we spend running, and we need to make sure we teach our kids in the right way so they're not wasting their time in the future. We need to spend more time actually curating, writing, and finishing, and enjoying finished products. These are the sources I used, and thank you very much for listening.